What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we're going into Reactception. We're reacting to Ty reacting to me, and I know Ty likes Season 4, which is why I need to clap back. Not even I need to clap back, like I know I'm gonna have to clap back. But I want to actually like give my points because I'm very, very confident that I'll be able to pick apart whatever argument he gives. So this video out here with 3,000 views in the first hour, which means it's gonna do well views-wise. And at the end of the day, both me and Ty, regardless of this game, the thing both of us care most about realistically is views. And I don't want to play this game. I really don't want to play this game. I got Zion. I made my thumbnail for Zion. I'm turning off my damn console. I don't want to play this game today. And thank you, Ty, for giving me a video to react to. Anyway, go subscribe to Ty, one of the best players in the world at this game. And anyway, regardless of the fact that he's probably going to tear me a new one in his reaction, I'm going to tear him a new one right back here. This is all just talk about a video game at the end of the day. So, let's go. Also, 1.5 times speed because I'm not sitting through half an hour of this.
Another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be reacting to DBG. Talking about how Season 4 and how my team is just ruining all this stuff. And look,
I can hear by his reaction, he likes Season 4, and his logic for liking Season 4, I think, is incredibly, incredibly flawed.
In the minority, I don't think Season 4 is nearly as bad as Season 3 was. That's just my opinion. Now, look, I mean, we can talk about it. A lot of it, to me, has to do with moments cards. A lot of it has to do with content, those types of things, which we still haven't seen yet. But we're going to be listening to DBG's points and going from there, because supposedly everybody thinks that Season 3 is just a disaster. So,
I want to see the comments here. Ty, for the majority player base, not very core card being tough, as long as they're at least usable and it's new content. The fact we got no new cards makes it so bad, such an L take. Sad thing is 2K set the bar, it's going to do this. Ty has to reach to defend it. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, these comment sections. Like, this is a DBG comment section right there. Let's see if this comment section can give me more abuse than his comment section gave him. Because if I'm not the most hated person in the community, I don't have anything else going for me. It's the only relevance I have now.
Lads, 23 seconds to go. Leave all your predictions. Leave your predictions on who the rewards are going to be in every single vote.
So this is his live reaction to it. Okay.
Leave your predictions on who these rewards are going to be in every... Richie Guerin? Centerpieces. Nobody. Well, now we'll see. Well, now we will see. Centerpieces. Karl Malone, level 13. I don't even mind that if happens to Karl Malone. Centerpieces, Grant Hill. Not a soul. Plumbers. Okay.
Like, when he goes into the lifetime agendas, into the agendas, I want to see what his reaction is.
Level 5 is Scottie Pippen. Level 10 is David Robinson, deck the halls. Level 15 is Kevin Herter, who I have already evoed. You get Pat Beverly at 20. You get Clint Capella at 25. You get, oh my god, a 2,000 MT card! A 2,000
He already came into the season 1 to hate. I can already tell. Because what did we get at level 30 last season?
I have no idea, but it was worth more than 2K, was it not? I don't even know. I can't even remember who it was. I complained last season as well. Ty. Don't get me wrong. If they screw up twice in a row, it makes it worse the second time. Fool me, like, when 2K screw up by giving us BS rewards at level 30, when they do it once, it's really bad. When they do it twice, it's worse.
A bum Emmy card? Who have we ever gotten at level 30 to 33 that's been good or usable?
Card, lads.
Kukoc, Season 1.
A 2,000, and I repeat, 2,000 MT card for level 30. Thurl at 35. Okay, he's like 15k, and then Lavine at 40. Okay.
Do you want to hate on Lavine?
Why would I hate on Lavine? Lavine's the only positive thing. What are we talking about? Lavine is the only positive thing. If you want to hate on Lavine, why would I hate on Lavine? He's the only positive of this. He's the only positive of this season. He's a new card, and you know what? He's pretty decent.
Lunar New Year event.
I don't even know what those are, so I didn't even comment on those because I didn't know.
Which is what?
That's how you
Sean
do
Marion's really easy. Sean Marion's like really easy.
Really easy grind for a pink diamond today. Oh, y'all don't want to talk about that because that is not what y'all want to talk about. No, y'all.
He's got 60 pass accuracy. What are you on about? Okay, yeah, they're giving us now 2 Tuesday takeovers a week. That is a positive thing. You can have good things in a bad season. Or you can have bad things in a good season. It's day 1. We don't know if the season's going to be good.
I don't want to talk about Sean Marion's really easy grind for a free pink diamond. I don't want to talk.
Yeah, but like you also are probably the one to call Sean Marion a bum, Ty.
Talk about that.
So you get 25 tokens for completing these.
I'm guessing there's more to it. I don't know what those are. I really don't know.
Did this just say win 15 domination games? Oh my god. We have 15 domination games. Oh. Oh. So Sean Marion.
Oh, you need all those cards? No.
New Year event cards 1 through 5.
But that's only
mystery player.
Yeah. I kind of only
Where do these cards go then?
realize that 2 of them are,
New Year
some of them are
event.
dupes.
There's 9 of these. Where do these 9 cards go?
because there's different
Oh,
ways.
sorry.
To
You
get them.
get duplicates.
Yeah, because there's different ways to get them.
Yeah.
You can either win 15 domination games or 8 unlimited.
3 domination.
Yeah, I know. Ty, we didn't. This is me literally reading it. I don't have the benefit of hindsight right here. I don't have the benefit of hindsight. I'm figuring this out alongside everybody. I don't have the benefit of hindsight waiting 8 hours.
That's a
You can
W.
do domination or limited. Okay, that's cool. That's kind of cool.
That's a W. What is the hate about?
Where did I hate? You're just looking to complain. Man, you're just looking to go at me. You're just looking to go at me, just like I'm just looking to go at you in this video. What is there to hate? I literally say it's cool. What is there to hate? Nothing. Nothing. Just like I say, nothing. You're saying I'm going in there to complain, man. You're going in there just to attack me. Just like I'm going in here on this reaction to attack you, Ty. We get to play at this game. And again, as the most petty person in the community, I'm not losing this one. I might lose to you every single time we load up, but I'm not losing in this argument.
You can either win 15 domination games or 8 unlimited.
3 domination.
That's a
You can do
W.
domination or limited. Okay, that's cool. That's kind of cool.
That's a W. What is the hate about?
There's no...
Like you can choose. You can either do TT online or 15. Oh, you can either do it online or offline. I actually like this. This is cool. This is cool.
Thank
This is
you.
cool.
That's a W.
Lunar New Year Spotlight incoming 1 of 16. Oh,
So it's
16
not out
first.
yet. Okay.
Oh, I actually like that. I think it's a good thing.
Thank you. At least you agree with that.
10 game win streak, or you can win 10 co-op games. 10 games in a row. That's really easy. That's really easy. Do one
Thank
you don't
you.
need to do freaking domination. But that's I actually like that. I actually have a really good idea. I think that is cool. For the season 4 players, obviously they lock in for who they lock in for.
We knew that was coming.
Let's
Whatever.
see the rewards for game modes. Unlimited. You get a 200 tokens.
This
for
is not
300
updated.
points.
This is not updated. This is not updated.
For
I know it's
6,000
not updated. Again, you have the benefit of hindsight. You have the benefit of hindsight, Ty. Unfortunately, at that time, I didn't have the benefit of hindsight. I'm just reacting to what I'm seeing.
Centerpiece.
It's not updated.
And a centerpiece. This just isn't updated.
Yeah, I didn't say you got to get out and back into it.
In history. I may have made the dumbest decision in the history of 2K. I sold Kareem.
Yeah, Kareem is the gatekeeper now. DBG is gassing Kareem's price. His price is going to say.
He's not. It dropped. It was like 800k. Kareem's price is like 200k now. The set is down like 100k on what it was yesterday. The set overall is down 100k. It is down 100k on yesterday. It's not like it took this mad drop.
History 2K. I sold Kareem Builder Bar. Oh well. So 2,400 for Time Mobley.
That's good.
6,000 for DeRozan.
Y'all can say whatever you want about DeRozan. He's going to sell for something if y'all don't want Tim Thomas.
All just
What do you mean he's going to sell for something? You can't sell him. What are you talking about?
so 2,400 for Time Mobley.
That's good.
You can't. Can you sell this guy? If you can sell him, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be unauctionable.
6,000 for DeRozan.
Y'all can say whatever you want about DeRozan. He's going to sell for something if y'all don't want Tim Thomas.
Just a heads up, all the 6,000 for DeRozan doesn't mean that Kareem is going to be a million MT. So you
DeRozan's
need
still going to be
13,000
decently
points instead
expensive.
of 9,000. You need 13,000.
Monty Williams, a card that probably
He was 9,000 points in Season 1, Ty!
is going to sell for 80,000 MT.
He's also unauctionable. We saw it in Season 1. He's unauctionable. He is harder to get now than he was on day 1. Is there not something wrong with that? They've recycled the damn coach as a reward. Is there not something wrong with that?
Y'all don't want to talk about that?
I will talk about it. He was 9,000 points in Season 1. Why is he 13,000 now when it's harder to get points per game?
Pink Diamond Prize Ball sells for what? 40 to 50,000 MT.
Pink Diamond Prize Ball, 40 to 50? Like 20. And they're useless. They're like 20k MT. I'm sorry. Okay, I get my 20k MT. For what is it? 9,000? I'll play my 15 hours of Unlimited for 20k MT. W's, man. W's for that.
See, you're not mentioning that.
Of course I'm not mentioning it's 15 to 20k for 15 hours of playing this game. And that's if you win every game. If you're ass at this game, it's 20 hours.
Flight School 10 bucks. No matter what you pull out of it, if you get in the first half of the season, probably going to make 100k off that.
100k off it. Let's just take a... I'm actually turning off my console. The chances of getting a pink diamond is 3%. Jason Richardson, I got for 30k. Every other card is 15k or less. And it's like a 14% chance at a diamond. The high likelihood from this 10-pack box is that you're gonna get from a 10-pack box 30 to 40k max. Max. 12,500 points. Let's not forget, 12,500 points in terms of hours is about 20 hours of playing this game. It's about 20 hours of playing this game if you win every single game for 30 to 40k. I'm not going to call it a dub, spending an entire day of our time for 30 to 40k. And especially, the longer it goes through the season, the less it's worth.
Look at all the MT here. But y'all would rather
What are we talking about the MT? In terms of cards you can sell, it's like 450k MT for a literal day of playing the game. What are we talking about here? You can't even buy Cincinnati's Powell for that.
a Galaxy Opal Michael Finley that's not a top 5 small forward in the game.
What? What are you on about? Who's Galaxy? What is every? What? When have we ever had a Galaxy Opal Michael Finley?
Look at all the MT here. But y'all would rather have a Galaxy Opal Michael Finley that's not a top 5 small forward in the game.
Of course we would. There's nothing in that set. There's nothing in that MT. It's a top 5 small forward in this game. There is not. There's not. At least it's something new. At least it's something new. Ty, you were the guy who last year hyped up Danny Granger, who wasn't a top 5 small forward in this game. Where's that energy now? You hyped up Danny Granger last year. Unlimited rewards have never been worth it. I mean, the current system, if they actually gave us a card at 6,000 points for 12 hours of playing this game, I would bet a lot that if that was a Galaxy Opal instead of DeMar DeRozan is for like the guys that are using, that need a gatekeeper for Tim Thomas. That's for the hyper sweats. And I agree, that's actually a really good reward in Unlimited. Put DeMar DeRozan in Unlimited at some stage, but give us a new card. How is that not best of both worlds? Instead of a pink diamond prize ball.
Why is he mad about that?
What do you mean, why does it matter about that? It's new content. People have completed this season. I've already completed Clutch Time. I have an untradeable Hakeem Olajuwon from my locker code. And an untradeable Ricky Davis from one of those untradeable pink diamond packs. There's no reason for me to play Clutch Time. I've already got untradeable versions of every Clutch Time card.
50, 10,000, 100. You get 50 wins, gives you Diamond Jonathan Isaac.
Nah. You know what? You know what?
What? How can you get angry at that? It's an untradeable card that's 10,000 MT.
I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna do something right now as this.
I would literally, give me Muggsy Bogues. I would rather Muggsy Bogues than a 10,000 MT card. That's probably gassing it. But a competent new card. We have gone through the rosters. Sam Jones has not got a card since like an Amethyst in NBA 2K21. The guy's got 10 rings. You put Sam Jones in there and we're happy. At least it's not a card that we had 2 weeks ago. That's 10,000 MT.
Stands. Because you can be mad about Jonathan Isaac all you want.
I'm not mad about the card. Jonathan Isaac is I can guarantee you Jonathan Isaac is probably better than any card they put in at 50 wins. But that's not the point.
You can. Honestly, you can. And I'm not even going to hate on that. All I'm going to say is this, okay? All I'm going to say is this. When has the 50 reward win ever been something special?
It doesn't have to be special. Just a card we didn't see 3 weeks ago. And a card that we can't buy for 10,000 MT. Literally, you at 20 wins, you get 10,000 MT. The 20 win reward, you will get more in MT that you can actually do stuff with than the 50 win reward.
Like, I'm not trying to sit here and be negative, but
like, literally, your argument to everything is, when has this been good? That's what we don't. That's why we're complaining. It doesn't. Just because something's been bad in the past doesn't excuse it for being bad now. That makes it worse right now. Oh my god, this is just, there's no logic to this argument, Ty.
Or last time.
You're just throwing whataboutisms. You're not arguing anything, you're just throwing whataboutisms. If you actually made a point, I could maybe see your point. You're just throwing whataboutisms in.
Who was it? I mean, that's what gets me mad. It was Mark Price. Would y'all rather have Mark Price or Jonathan Isaac?
Yes, because we already have Jonathan Isaac. That's the problem.
Or was Mark Price the 10 win? Maybe he was the 10 win.
He wasn't, right? He was the 50 win.
I really don't know.
He was the 50 win.
Reward. I think he was 50 though.
He was 50.
Mark Price?
10 win was probably...
No, y'all would rather have Mark Price than Jonathan Isaac.
Yes.
I mean, Hakeem's pretty good.
Hakeem, right now, as it stands, is, in my opinion, what? The 4th or 5th best center in the game? That's...
You see? Hakeem is the 4th or 5th best center in the game. But, they could have just put any other center and given him Hakeem's stats, and it's something new. It wouldn't have taken much time to do. I don't know. Maybe Tyson Chandler. Give Tyson Chandler like an 83 ball. Give us Galaxy Opal Tyson Chandler or Pink Diamond Tyson Chandler. That would be cool. Robert Parrish. I'm trying to think of guys at the top of my head. There are so many better options than this, Ty. There are so many better options than this. Don't, like... I get it. From a competitive standpoint, yes, Hakeem is good. This is the one point you maybe can make.
That's interesting. Because, as it stands, last year we got Spicy Pete as a clutch time award, right?
Second best power forward in the game.
Power forward, what is he?
Second best power forward in the game when he came out. After the first day of Season 4 in NBA 2K22, Spicy P, because of how good Hall of Fame interceptor was and his release and his jump shot, was the second best power forward in the game. I don't want to hear you slander this, because on day one he was the second best power forward in the game and was in fact better than Hakeem is right now.
It was a power forward, what? Power forward center, okay? At that same exact time, I'm just going to list some options we had available, okay? Just some options. These are just some options. You didn't have to run these guys. These are just some other options that were already in the game, okay? Giannis was in the game. No, you didn't have to run
63 ball. Unless you were like elite, you weren't scoring with that guy. I used to leave him wide the F open.
But he was in the game, okay? As I keep scrolling here, just know, okay, Pascal Siakam wasn't really doing much.
He was the second best power forward in the game. It just happened that like 2 weeks later, the Beast Packs came out, and you got like AD, you got Kristaps, you got AK. He became outclassed halfway through the season. But on day one of that season, he was the second best power forward in the game. Maybe the best. You could maybe argue he was the best.
Okay, because we already at that point had really solid players in my team. Not that he was bad. He was.
List them. You mentioned a 63-pointer Giannis. List them. We didn't have that many great guys back then. You could argue LeBron James is probably better. I think that might be it. LeBron James, Galaxy Opal. Guys were still running Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay might have been better. Okay. Third best.
Bad. But I'm just saying. You guys are gassing these cards from last year, and they were not. They were just as good.
One, he was new. Yeah, you're right. Just as good, and he was new. That's the best thing. You're literally you've basically gone back on your own point. You're saying last year's cards were just as good, and it was a new card, not a card we already have. And some guys, including myself, anyone who was on the 2K locker code, who was on the 2K stream, where 2K themselves, they've already given out a free Hakeem Olajuwon untradeable, so the game was pointless for anyone that was in their own stream.
I mean, Hakeem is a good center.
He is.
He's pretty good.
He's a really good center.
No one's complaining about that. It's not about the cards being good.
Where is he? I have Hakeem Olajuwon untradeable already.
Okay, that's fair.
So why would I care about that? Clutch time offline. 50 wins gets you Mo Pete. He's worth 5K. 100 wins gets you Ricky Davis. Okay.
Mind you, okay, Ricky Davis. Keep that in the back of your guys' minds, okay?
With the MT you get all the way up, you can buy Ricky Davis. Ricky Davis, 80K MT. At most, 90K. Like, you can buy him. He's not expensive.
Because from right now, from what I'm seeing, DBG doesn't seem too mad, okay? He doesn't. Clutch time offline last year, I don't even think it was two separate things. It wasn't. Okay?
Clutch time offline wasn't a game mode last year.
Even say. But Ricky Davis. Where did he come in at my shooting guard rankings? Like 7 or 8? Pretty solid.
Not a bad reward.
Pretty solid.
Triple threat.
Triple threat is bad unless it's not updated.
It's a centerpiece.
That's bad. I agree. Triple threat offline is bad if this is what it stays. But I don't know if that's what it's going to stay because Bob Pettit still appears to be on board. So, I mean, again, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I might have screwed that one.
Look right now and see, but I don't like triple threat offline. 100%. If y'all want to be mad about triple threat offline, then I agree. You know, you can be mad about that. You can be mad about it. No, it's not. It just wasn't updated. Triple threat offline, you get an Emerald Thanasis at 10 wins. You get Emerald Sam Hauser at 20 wins. Emerald Moses Moody at 30. Emerald Santi Almada at 40. A Sapphire. Then you get Sapphires. A Hall of Fame badge at 125. Okay, then you start getting Ruby Evo players. You get so many players. I mean...
Ty. You're out here talking like a Santi Aldama we already have. Like, a 1000 NT Santi Aldama is something like...
Be mad all you want, but you get Pink Diamond Ron Artest. I'm not going to sit here and...
35 KMT. You're paying 250 games for a guy. I'm sorry, he might be upwards of 50 KMT, but his low is 35 KMT. No, this is not a hill to die on, Ty. This is not the hill to die on. And also, he's a card we saw in Season 2 at Halloween. This is a card from October.
Vouch for Ron Artest because he's probably, 10 to 15 on the shooting guard list, but he's still very solid. I mean...
He came out in October, Ty.
Compared to hear me out. Last year, in this season, triple threat offline was Xavier McDaniel. He wasn't...
He was at least better than a card that came out in October.
Top 10 at any position, I don't think.
Yeah, but neither was Ron Artest, and he was new.
You get a 20-pack Flight Skill box.
Why are you laughing? Why is he laughing? Because that is good. I literally, guys, I got my fire 20 box yesterday.
That box is going to be untradeable, by the way. It's almost certainly going to be untradeable. Either way.
I didn't pull a pink diamond, and I got 100K with it. Would y'all rather choose Gerald Wallace or have 100K? Because he was our best takeover reward we got this year.
I would rather have Gerald Wallace than 100K. I would rather have a random ass Galaxy Opal than 100K. Because I would rather have the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander Galaxy Opal we got last year to aim for it than 100K. Yes. I would rather have a Galaxy Opal than 100K.
Just asking. Or this season, I'm just asking.
Yes.
You made bugs from 6 weeks ago. All right. Oh my god.
You're laughing, but look, the way you guys got to look at this is MT-wise, what this gets you.
Nothing, because one, this pack is more than likely going to be untradeable. And second of all, in 6 weeks from now, none of these guys are going to be worth anything because Dark Matters are going to be out. So nobody in this pack is going to be worth anything. You do realize that, don't you? We're at the stage of the year where we go from Galaxy Opals being rare to Dark Matter. By the time these are out, it's going to be All-Star Weekend and Dark Matters are going to be there. So, yeah. No. you're not getting... You're highly unlikely to get more than 50K in this box. Not a bad reward, but I would rather just have a takeover player.
That's what the average...
Not even a takeover. I'd rather just have a new player.
About.
I'd rather just go scrap the takeover crap and go back to last year.
Right now, they're not thinking, oh my gosh, we didn't get... No, you know what? Limited last year at this time.
Shea.
Galaxy Opal Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who when he was released was not top 5, maybe even not top 10 in his position.
He was top 5 on day 1 of the season. I just never updated him. He was definitely top 10. Shea was nice. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. He just wasn't the best, but he was nice, man.
Y'all don't want the 20 box, don't play limited. I don't really care.
You're not going to play limited either.
But it's not just you get the 20 bucks. That's just for the last week. In limited, you get a diamond prize ball. 7 to 10K, 100 tokens, pink diamond prize ball, 40K, Hall of Fame badge, 35,000 free MC for week 5, and then a 20 box for week 6.
Yeah, but it's now taking 20 games for a ring. Look, this is probably my weakest point. I'll concede. This is probably the limited is probably my weakest point. I'll concede on that time. I'll concede. You win this one. You win this one. I can't back myself up that much. You win this one. The limited is my weakest point.
But yeah, let's point out the negatives, right?
I will point out the negatives, but this is my weakest point. You got me there.
That's not bad.
Of course, man. Of course.
You got me there. It's my weakest
They make
point.
the reward just the 25 bucks.
Just the 25 bucks. That's the best reward in limited we have literally probably ever seen.
Invincible Tony Kukoc. Exum base. What's his name? Heck, Jaylen Brown from NBA 2K22 or 2K21. Booker from 2K22 could cook. Ja from NBA 2K22. So many unbelievable limited rewards we've gotten, Ty.
For everyone saying, could they not have added a reward card? Yeah, they could have. This is awful, man. This is awful.
Add in a pointless reward card.
Co-op.
What? Pointless to who? Pointless to you. Yeah. Pointless to you. Yeah. Not pointless to most of us. Pointless to you.
Can you?
It's not even updated though. That's the thing. It wasn't even updated at the time.
The only good reward is if you already have Kareem DeRozan Unlimited.
But that is fine because what I'm trying to tell you guys is last year at this time we got what? 2 good rewards? I mean,
what do you want about last year? Last year we got exchange rewards. We had Reggie Lewis, who was the best shooting guard in the game. On the wheels, we had I think Kazi came out. Kazi was season 4, wasn't he? Was Kazi not the start? Kazi came out as well, I think. We had some cards in season 4.
If you just want new cards, okay, cool. But last year, okay, the only mode I grinded was clutch time for Reggie Lewis, and I grinded for Yao Ming. None of these other cards were worth it. Danny Granger not worth it. Mo Lucas,
you're not going to grind for any of them this year either, Ty.
Essentially,
you grinded for Danny Granger. You hyped Danny Granger up. You. Not me. You hyped him up last year. Watch that video. You hyped him up last year. You want to talk crap on him now? You hyped him up last year.
Cool, but he was Ascension. Tony Parker, horrible. Terry Cummings, horrible. Baron Davis, horrible.
Tony Parker sucked. I agree. Baron Davis was a 750 tokens. If there was any opal for 750 tokens right now, everyone would have him right now. Because we've got people have 5,000 tokens.
Kazi Russell was good. There was a couple good rewards, but that was it.
Kazi Russell was... Did you just say, Kazi Russell was good? He wasn't the best shooting guard in the game. He wasn't the invisible man in 250k. He didn't have base 3 on very quick. Or on quick, which is basically the same thing as very quick last year. What are we even saying? We're out here slandering Kazi Russell now?
Man.
That's your weakest... This is your weakest point, by the way. This is your weakest point.
Kareem's
Saying
out
last
now.
year the cards suck.
His price is going to come down. That's what you're gonna realize. His price is
For anyone saying
eventually
draft
gonna
is Rick Barry, yeah, draft has always been that. Draft is the most pointless game mode ever. I haven't played the draft in so long, it still says Darren Williams my word. I sold Kareem last week for 200k.
Kareem's price is gonna drop. Don't bid
new.
anything crazy on him.
I think I probably would have should have sold my Kareem. I should have waited for Kareem, but like, how is anyone meant to know they're gonna give DeRozan? That is a good one though.
Okay, now let's break this down. Let's break this down the way I see it. He says unlimited's a good mode. Now I'm just gonna do some quick math for you guys. Okay, just some really simple, really quick math. Because right now tokens aren't that valuable, but eventually they will be. Whether it's for
They will never be valuable. People have 10,000 tokens. They are never. They literally cannot make tokens valuable because some people have so many tokens and they're going to be able to liquidate that into like millions of MT. They literally have screwed themselves with tokens. Unless they want to put out like untradeable packs for everything. They've screwed themselves on tokens.
MT stuff like that. Now in my team unlimited, specifically tokens,
you can't liquidate them.
Okay, I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about token specific. Okay, you're going to end up getting, if my math is correct on this, you get 1,300 tokens from playing.
Yeah, but that's 21,000 points. And if an average player, what do you get? 200 points a game? Not even 200 points a game, you get less. Like, you're expecting guys to play 100 and something games on one game mode a week. You can't just say that. You can't just say, if you complete it, you get all it is. Because the way the game mode is structured this year, it's all about your rewards to complete. It's the reason why My Team Unlimited sucked so much for so many years, was you got nothing on the way to the top reward. So you can't just look at the end reward and look at that. You got to look at the way going up. And like, the fact that at 6,000 you don't get anything new is huge. I actually do agree. Unlimited is, of all of them, Unlimited is the least bad.
Unlimited, okay? Just MT-wise, okay? I'm not talking about after you sell packs. I'm talking about just MT-wise. If you finish My Team Unlimited, just MT-wise, not even the packs you get, nothing like that. If you finish it, you get 65,000 MT. That's not talking about the Evan mode. That's not talking.
That's 60 hours. First of all, you won't be able to sell that mode, but that's 60, probably 60 hours of playing the game. We have to take that into account. It's probably 60 hours of playing the game. Like, that has to be taken into account with all of this. Is that, like, it is harder to complete Unlimited than complete every other game mode combined. Like, if you're going to win... No, actually, take out one of the clutch times. You can complete every other game mode and play 100 triple threat online games in the same time as it takes to beat Unlimited. Like, it's that long, it's that hard to grind, so you can't just look at it as a totality, because the vast majority of people can't complete all this. I placed one My Team logo this season.
That's not talking about anything. That's just the MT. Not even including the Monty Williams. Like, that Unlimited is a W mode. There's anyone who's...
I'm not going to argue that, but like Monty Williams, again, he was easier in getting season 1 than he is to get now.
Out here,
there's no complaints.
How is there no complaints? No new cards. Simple. That's one complaint. DeMar DeRozan, if you're not going to unlock it for Tim Thomas, an untradeable DeMar DeRozan is not very good.
Again,
he's a gatekeeper. He's not a good player.
For anyone who's out here just waiting for DeRozan for Tim Thomas, like I was like 3 days ago, I would have grinded Unlimited. If I still had Kareem, I would have grinded Unlimited.
Kareem is not going to be that expensive. Y'all are gassing it. Like, sure, he's going to be more
bronze
expensive,
badges for 1,300 cards. No way.
What were the collector level rewards last year? They weren't anything special.
He's literally... Ty, just please, make a point that isn't a whataboutism. Make an actual argument that's not a whataboutism, please.
Special.
Oh my god!
Y'all want to laugh at that. Laugh at that. Right? Laugh at that. But if you quick sold every one of those badges, it's 20,000 MT. If that would say...
It's 1,300 cards! It's 1,300 cards! You get like 50 KMT for one of these earlier ones.
20,000 MT? Y'all are not saying a word. But the fact that it's 64 bronze...
No. 28,000 MT would be bad, but it wouldn't be laughably bad. But the fact that it's bronze badges just makes it funny.
Badges you want to make a big deal about.
1,300 cards are bronze badges!
Y'all are just looking for ways to hate on the mode. Are
Every bronze badge.
No, this is funny. This is objectively funny, Ty. It's bronze badges.
Every silver badge.
And y'all get bronze unpluckable. Boom. 20k. Y'all get another good bronze badge. Another 20. Like...
No.
Just hating, man. It's just hate.
You're giving out bronze badges.
You're just hating on the game. And I love you.
Man, Ty. Man. Make it... Like, you know what? You were saying bronze unpluckable is that price. Okay. But then when everyone gets this, it brings down the price of bronze unpluckable. But okay. That's an actual point. That's not a whataboutism. That's a point. I'll give you that one, Ty. I'll give you that one. You made an actual argument for why this is a good thing. I'll give you this argument. I still find it funny that it's bronze badges, but you made an actual point on how it can be beneficial, so I'll give you that one. You win on this one, and you win on the limited. You have 2 dubs. You've taken 2 dubs. You've taken a lot of L's in this video, but you've taken 2 dubs, Ty. I'll give you that one. You made a point. There wasn't a whataboutism, and you're probably on the money. You've made an actual argument here.
Bronze badges.
I love DBG, but y'all are just finding ways to
Oh
hate.
my god.
It's funny.
No, that's just the truth.
It's funny.
Bronze badges. Oh my god.
It's funny. You can't say that's not funny though. Bronze badge.
No way. No way. They're trolling us, man. They are trolling us. I'm sorry, they're trolling us. They are trolling us.
And I know I'm gonna get the hate
Like,
for talking
you need-
positive, but
Where is he?
troll how bad Glenn Robinson is before you troll the badges. I'd rather
Glenn Robinson sucks, man. If you want me to talk about how much Glenn Robinson sucks, I will talk about how much Glenn Robinson sucks. That guy's worse, as bad as Danny Granger Amethyst.
have
He
bronze
sucks.
badges than Glenn Robinson.
I wouldn't, but yeah, he sucks.
1,300. 1,000 you get every shoe boost. You get every bronze badge and every silver badge. No way. No
Not
way.
even a bad reward. Like what? That's not even a bad
It's funny. It is a funny reward though.
reward.
Oh my no! They didn't. They didn't.
This is-
3 pink.
What did y'all expect? Y'all expected to get pink diamonds for 10,000 MT and just be able to keep exchanging them for Hall of Fame?
Yeah, the longer the year goes on, the less Hall of Fame badges are worth. Like, just take. Like, I don't understand. The pink diamonds are cheaper. Were cheaper yesterday than they are today. Like, to get a Hall of Fame badge was like 10,000 MT yesterday. It's 45k today. So, yeah, like, if they've put in a situation, like, adding inflation into a video game just is never a good thing. It's just never a good thing. Because the vast majority of people, like, as much as some people can abuse it by putting Hall of Fame badges on cards, like, the vast majority of people just want it for dupes. The vast majority of people are not farming pink diamonds and turning them into Hall of Fame badges. If so, the market would be so low on pink diamonds. And the vast majority of people that use this exchange use it for duplicates. The vast majority of casual players would rather have a pink diamond player in their team than have a Hall of Fame badge. The vast majority of casual players would rather have 15,000 MT than a Hall of Fame badge. All that has happened in this scenario is that for those people who get dupes, which is how the vast majority of players will put things into this exchange, you now need 3 duplicate untradeable players, in order to get a Hall of Fame badge, whereas you used to only need 1. It has not been a positive to anybody. For the comp players who have infinite MT, who just putting money into the game, you're still gonna get all your Hall of Fame badges. It's not gonna make any difference. But for those casual players that are getting their duplicates, now if you get a duplicate pink diamond player, which for a casual player you might get 1 to 2 untradeable duplicate pink diamonds a season max. It is now absolutely worthless if you get 1 of them, because they're just trapped in an exchange. You might as well discard them for your 2,000 MT instead. It's objectively a bad thing.
Famous.
Diamonds is at 1. No, 2K.
So much-
Inflation in a game.
There's just so much
Inflation in a
hate,
game.
man.
What?
Y'all wanted to
I'm hating. There's inflation in a video game. So much hate. Okay, Ty. Okay, Ty. We've so much inflation in the world, and now we got inflation in our 2K. We can't have it. We can't have inflation in our 2K.
stay like this forever?
A half badge. It's 3 pink diamonds.
And they
got
also
inflation
made it
to-
50 amethyst instead of 20. They added 30 amethyst to it.
Okay.
It's not even a bad thing. Just don't get the Hall of Fame
2K,
badge.
don't do us like this.
What do you mean don't get the Hall of Fame badges? So that when you get your duplicate now, it's pointless. You have to discard it for 2,000 MT, pretty much. How is it a good thing? It's objectively a bad thing. Like, how can you argue for this? How can you, from a consumer standpoint, argue this is good for the consumer? We're not 2K. I couldn't give a damn what 2K think. At the end of the day, I'm a consumer of a video game. We're consumers of a video game. This is an anti-consumer practice. This is a practice that is anti-consumer. How are we defending this?
If y'all don't want to, don't get the Hall of
50
Fame badge.
amethyst.
If you don't want to, don't get the... That's the damn excuse of the people at the start of the year. If you don't like 2K, don't play it.
50 amethyst.
Then just don't do it.
Then just don't do it. Like...
No, don't do them like this. George Gervin, what?
No, these are
Don't
getting
do us
bad.
like this, 2K.
These arguments are getting bad, Ty.
Pink diamonds will be cheaper now, I know, but like, but cards in general in the game are getting, half badges are become worth less. Like, a half badge is worth less now than it was 3 weeks ago.
So what do you want, DBG? You want everybody to just have unlimited half badges or what?
No. Look, the only people that care about having unlimited half badges are like the comp players. The only people that care about unlimited HOF badges are the comp players. I couldn't give a damn if everyone has unlimited HOF badges. Because, you know, when I play a game against somebody, I'm just playing this game online. Someone could have a HOF'd out player with 60 Hall of Fame badges. I won't even notice. If I'm playing against a dude who's running a 50 HOF badge card and they cook me at the 50 HOF badge card, my thought process is, oh wow, that dude's just a demon with that player. I don't think, oh, maybe he spent 3 million on a 50 HOF badge card. I couldn't give a damn. Just like the vast majority of us don't give a damn. The vast majority of us that don't play this game competitively couldn't care less if our players are stock or 50 Hall of Fame badges. When we see a lineup screen, we see the players. We don't know if they've got 50 Hall of Fame badges. If we see a Ruby Sadiq Bey, we just see a Ruby Sadiq Bey. We don't know if it's Unbeatable Jacobs, Rudy Sadiq Bey with 50 Hall of Fame badges or not. We just see that card. And if someone's cooking with that card, we think, oh man, that guy just might be good. We don't care. The vast majority of us do not care if our opponents are running around with 60 Hall of Fame badge cards, because we'll never know.
Oh my god, people are saying there's trophy case agendas. Is that a centerpiece? Oh, it's every team. That's every team.
And look at the Larry Bird.
How long does this take? It's probably the same, is it?
Look at the Larry Bird, man. You get 5 of the best Hall of Fame badges in the game, 200 tokens, 50,000 MT, every shoe boost, but he's going to find a way to hate, probably.
I'm not going to find a way to hate it. But you also have to get Larry Bird in the first place.
This is a W! Did 2K execute this perfectly? No! No!
This is executed extremely well. You're putting words in my mouth, Ty. This is good.
But compared to other
5
seasons,
plus offline, 5 rebounds of Suns player, 70 points down Booker.
there's a
These
lot
aren't
there.
bad.
But those are not nearly as bad
The 3
as they once
multiplayer
were.
games is killer. Like, that's the worst part. If this multiplayer games thing didn't exist, all of these centerpieces, you can get every one of these in like 3 or 4 hours.
The
Yeah,
Win
you
3
can get these in,
multiplayer
like-
games are killer on these, though. They are
Like,
killer.
if you really want to...
You have to basically play
Everybody
unlimited.
is saying, oh my gosh, they made these so hard to get a centerpiece.
No,
Do y'all realize that everybody that grinded seasons 1 through 3 would be so disappointed if it was really easy to get these done? They made these perfect, man. Not too easy, not too hard.
Yeah.
They did a great job with those.
You know, like, you can get trophy cases done in like 80 hours. Pretty easily.
Not the entire trophy.
Pretty easy. Like, you just chip away at trophy cases. Like, what are we doing? This is funny, man. This is actually funny. Can we not even get in the round mode? This is actually comically bad. Like, this is so bad. This is so bad. So bad that it's funny.
I don't get it. Yes, would I like to see more updates in the token market, stuff like that? Sure, because the token market, there's not much here. I mean, there are some amethyst stuff like that, but there's really not much here.
This is so bad that
But
it's
as
funny.
far
Like,
as
there's no, what
as
does the
far-
token market look like? What's it, 1,500 for a centerpiece?
As far as the entire
we
thing
don't-
is
oh, no.
concerned, it's not that bad.
1 token, you can get multi-bows.
That's so troll. I get it, but it's so troll.
Tokens, you can get a bunch of
Hold
emeralds.
up, I'm
I already
confused. Hold
unlocked
up, let me see. Oh yeah, there's
You can get a bunch of
limited one.
sapphires for 6
That's the
tokens.
problem.
I don't even mind this. I don't even mind this that much. But they're all, like...
I already have them all.
Why couldn't they just come up with new cards?
I agree.
Limit 1. So we can get it just a bunch of basketballs, I guess.
I would have liked to see a token market update.
I think everyone would have.
200 tokens for takeovers. Where are people saying 200 tokens for takeovers?
Just scroll by it. But I mean,
200 tokens. I would go and get some takeovers.
If they put Season 3 takeovers in, I'd be happier. I would be actually happy with spending
pass it
200
where?
for that.
Where did I pass it?
I mean, I get if y'all would be upset about the token market and stuff.
It's like, I probably will go and buy some takeovers. Like, were there any good takeovers? Season
But
2?
as
I'll
far as the
spend 200
rewards,
tokens.
from top to bottom, I don't hate them.
Were there any good takeovers Season 2?
Yeah, but like they're not new cards. Like you've dodged the point that people want new cards more than they want like competitive level cards, and then just threw in a bunch of whataboutisms. Type is mostly your argument is just whataboutisms.
Take my Season 1 camp.
And I actually will make I will make your argument for you without throwing a whataboutism. The rewards in each game mode can contribute at a competitive level better than the rewards in each game mode in a lot of years. That is the point you've been trying to make but never made. And that is a legitimate point. I strongly disagree. I know. I agree that you are correct in saying that. Your statement is correct. I think it's a horrible thing for the game mode, and I think a lot of us think it's a horrible thing for the game mode. But that statement is factually correct. Even though you didn't quite make it, it's what you've implied throughout the whole thing. And that is completely fine. But if you could make the argument that it's objectively bad for the mode.
I would never spend tokens on these guys.
For anyone saying they're limited to 1.
Yeah, I just want to use 2 of them.
Do not spend your tokens on limited option packs, please.
No, don't. I just want to use
It's like
them.
that.
You're wasting
Yeah,
time.
what's he, 60k?
Who is 60k?
Like, Mari's 80k.
But their prices are all going to
It's
settle
really
down. Price is going to settle down, man.
I don't feel too bad now. Like,
Don't say it, hate it. You can grind the game and get rewarded with MT better than you've ever been able to. Sure, if you wanted
Yeah, but like cards cost double what they did last year. Like Zion's a mill. Zion's a mill stock. So, like, you can get twice the MT, but cards cost twice as much MT. So, what's the difference?
But a new reward for the final reward, I get that. I do. I understand where you guys are coming from.
Nothing has ever been as good grinding the game for MT as Triple Threat. Pre-spinners they got rid of. Pre-getting rid of spinners, like.
But you also have to look at it from, well, the Clutch Time Online reward is King Diamond Hakim, who's probably going to be better than the guy that would replace him. So look.
I mean, not as good. Mate, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. I would rather a new card, but, like, that's an actual point. Fair enough.
Look at it from that point of view. Who's right? DVG or me? I know you're going to side with DVG, but I personally don't mind it. Drop that.
You've admitted defeat before the end of it. I actually think Ty's point is fine. I think his point makes sense. I think he spent 24 minutes consistently throwing out whataboutism, saying you're just looking to hate, when in reality his entire actual standpoint on this is there are more good stuff for competitive players. There are more competitive level cards in the game mode. And you could actually make the argument that if you're starting from scratch, if you've never played the game before, the game mode's really good because you do get a lot of players on the way. You can make that argument. That's not an argument he made, but that is another argument for Season 4 being good. And I do agree with that. But the fact that this is a season that is really only good for, like, the brand new players. Because all the competitive level players have your good cards already. You're not going to be using any of these. It's good for the brand new players, people that are waiting on the Gatekeeper and the Martyr Rose, and that's it. Whereas it's completely almost alienated a large percentage of the community. The guys that already have the cards, there are people that have completed this season already with untradeable cards. Heck, I've completed Clutch Time already before the season started with untradeable cards. There are people that are just 2K enthusiasts. And that's a phrase from Cheap Blues, and that's what I would consider myself almost. Somebody that just likes playing the game, likes using different cards. I'll run my plumbers. I'll run a bunch of different lineups. Heck, I got Eddie Jones, even though he's not the best because he's kind of fun. I consider myself more of a 2K enthusiast. I'm not a competitive player. I'm a pretty good My Team player because I put in thousands of hours a year into this game mode. But I'm never going to play well competitively. But points were argued bad here, man. They were argued bad. My really weak point was he picked apart my laughing at the bronze badges argument. He actually made a really good point with the bronze badges. Ty made a really good point that the bronze badges are actually a lot better than they seem on paper. It's just the idea of it seemed funny, but it's actually worth a lot more than what I initially thought. And then he did pick apart my limited point. Well, he's probably right on the limited. I definitely would laugh too much at that, thought it was too bad a reward. And in reality, the limited reward probably is better than we have. So I'll give props there. He's probably right on that. But yeah, I'm not conceding any other points. So let me know in the comment section who you guys agree with, who you guys disagree with. Or if you just want to hate me. Go on. At this stage, I could not give a damn. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Go subscribe to Ty. Like, this is all in good fun. I'll go at these points. Because at the end of the day, I am the pettiest person in the community. Don't get me wrong, I am the pettiest person in the community, and an opportunity like this comes up, I will out-petty anybody.